Norm Macdonald is one of the most respected comedians to ever walk the planet, and in his time alive, he had a reputation for being a very dangerous choice as a host, whether it be at the ESPY Awards.
That is something that no one can ever take away from you, unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case...
Or hosting Weekend Update.
Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
If you had Norm host your show or event, there was always a chance that he'd make you regret it. Today we're going to take an introspective look at the time Norm Macdonald was invited to host the show before the show on YouTube's big live comedy show and absolutely shat on it in the funniest possible way. YouTube Comedy Week was met with a lot of bad reception from comedy fans, and most people don't remember the actual event fondly at all. But a lot of people remember Norm making this dumpster fire of an event watchable in the first place. Let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. The show starts off with Jenny Slate and Kassem G introducing themselves, and within a minute, Norm establishes his comedy dominance and starts clowning on the event as a whole.
And joining us in the show before the show living room is host of Norm Macdonald Live on YouTube, the wonderful Norm Macdonald.
Yes, and Jenny, all the stars are here.
Do you want a microphone, Norm?
Yes. Is that my tree?
What a disaster.
Jenny, all the stars are here.
It's true.
Beardy Man, Claude Racine, Dax Flame, Betty Fine,
You got it.
and Raffi Fine. All the stars
You really keep up with all that
are
stuff.
here tonight. Oh, yes. Harley Morenstein is here.
All right. And we also have comedian Todd Glass. He'll be hanging out backstage with some of tonight's guests. And host...
I feel like Todd will be struggling to know these people.
I'm sorry, I'm going to continue with the what the computer says, Norm, although I'd love to talk to you more than this computer.
We're on
but
the
I have to
computer.
do what the computer says, even though I do love you, Norm. I think you're one of the best. We're also going to be talking to the host of
I'm no Harley Morenstein.
You're not, Norm, but you gotta just let me read this fucking thing.
Okay, so we have Jenny Slate in a business casual dress, Kassem G in a blazer and khakis, and Norm Macdonald is wearing fucking sweatpants and a hoodie in the beating red sun of Los Angeles, California. God damn it, dude. He's reading the names of these people with not a care in the world, and it made me laugh way harder than it should have. You can also see Kassem cracking the fuck up as Norm does this at several other parts. It's great to see Kassem being a good sport about the ribbing early on. More on this later. So as Norm berates and interrupts Jenny in the intro, we eventually get to the first guests, which are the Lonely Island, and this has some of the funniest lines from the entire segment.
We're joined by the talented trio called the Lonely Island.
Yeah,
Who
you know
will be
what I
on the
call
big...
them?
What do you call them?
I call them Sanberg and the other couple of fellows.
The Mind Squad
The
is
other
how
couple.
Rolling Stone put it.
You guys ever been to a thing like this? No. What do you think?
Nothing like this.
It feels so pro and real. Am I on TV? Am I on the internet?
We don't know.
Oh, you're on the computer.
You're on a velvet couch. You're on a maroon velvet couch in the beating hot sun.
Hey, can I ask a serious question? I mean, fuck all these jokes. When you name yourselves, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever have fucking moments of regret later because it's permanent, almost like a tattoo?
Absolutely. Yeah. The Lonely Island, I was outvoted.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
What were the other runner-up names?
Our first album was called Incredibad, and I wanted that to be the name of the band. But
How do you guys feel in your bodies? Do you feel healthy and strong?
Absolutely not.
I could be eating better.
Yeah.
Yeah, digestion could be going better.
Yeah. I feel like that about
Hey,
myself.
enough of these fucking jokes. Can I ask one more serious question?
Hit me with a real one, Norm.
The Lonely Island. You think of all islands as kind of lonely.
Do you really want to hear the story?
Yes, please.
I do
I do a
too.
real short version, which is just basically, it was what we called the apartment we lived on Olympic with all the traffic. It was a sarcastic name from a sarcastic Tennessee Williams style sketch we did about the apartment. Akiva wrote a one-act play.
God damn, I wish I had a time machine.
To see that action.
Yeah, no, to take back my question.
The entire time Norm is riffing with Andy, he keeps throwing in the phrase, "on the computer," which is just way funnier than it should be. Seriously, nobody but Norm could make this as funny as it was. It's also funny when anybody else tries to riff or ask a goofy question, Norm just cuts it off and says,
Hey, can I ask a serious question? I mean, fuck all these jokes. Hey,
Myself.
enough of these fucking jokes.
Then we get to the best part of the Lonely Island, which is this.
Thought you were going to say to murder Hitler.
I would not. You know, people always fucking want to murder Hitler with their time machine, right? But then I feel if I got back there, I'd be afraid of falling under the spell of his fucking beautiful eyes.
It's true.
And oratory, and
he
then,
locked in the gaze.
yeah, and then I join the fucking party,
That's
knowing
his
me.
thing. He gives you his full attention. You're like, whoa,
All
wait
right.
a minute. Maybe there's
Norm,
something to
I'm
this guy.
No, but before you ask another serious
Believe
question,
it or
we
not,
gotta
they're
move
telling
on.
us to wrap it up. I don't exactly know why you guys.
This is fun for everyone.
It's the
For the
Lonely
record,
Island, guys.
I would have killed Hitler. So thanks, gentlemen.
Can I just clarify? if I did go back in time to kill Hitler, I would do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't get
That's
lost
the-
in
that's
his
the front
eyes
door
and then
choice.
bail.
Yeah.
Just so I don't get like
thanks for
hit
having
from
us.
all the like
I know. All the,
defamation
Yeah,
leagues.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
you would
Yeah.
end it. Yeah.
Pro.
listen,
Okay.
man, I'm sorry about
We gotta wrap it up.
I'm sorry
It's
about
over.
bringing up Hitler.
Man, seeing Jenny Slate get uncomfortable and have to bring this interview to a halt is just fucking amazing. Norm's just cackling and losing his shit, enjoying the havoc he's wreaking. The best part about these shows Norm hosts is that I feel like he doesn't even want to do them, but maybe he's just bored and doesn't feel like reading John Steinbeck, so he just decides he's going to do the event and fuck with everybody involved. God bless Norm doing all of this for our entertainment. Then they have Jeff Ross as a guest who actually teases Norm a bit, and they go back and forth, and it's pretty funny overall.
The Roastmaster General Jeff Ross joins us.
Hi,
Yes.
Jeff.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, you got the first
Hello, world.
applause. Yeah.
Norm, this is so fun. Thank
Yeah,
you for having
man.
me on your live podcast.
It's always fun to see you without a giant cloud of marijuana smoke between us.
Well, it's outdoors. It drifted away.
yeah, how you doing, buddy? You got your hair cut a little.
I had a little trim. I was at the doggy groomer for 2 hours today.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're a hot fucking piece of ass.
Look at that. I do all my shopping at the mall. Have you ever been to Forever 41?
Forever 41.
Norm, you're
Listen.
dressing like you're going to help somebody move.
It's-
You're wearing sweatpants to the biggest show in YouTube history.
this is the biggest show on the internet.
You dress like you're going to paint the set.
He can't help himself.
Who should I roast this week?
What about Kassem?
Yeah,
It would be an honor
Kassem.
if you could just do me.
He's an Arab, if that helps.
I only roast celebrities, Kassem, so you're off the hook.
Thank you.
What do you dress like? You're like Harry Potter's accountant.
You just not that up.
Well, I want to thank Jeff Ross for turning the mirror on me today. Back to you guys over there.
Like the inventor of a cure of some disease we haven't thought of yet. Look at you, like Orville Redenbacher's fluffer. I don't know.
No surprise here, when two real comedians banter, it's actually pretty solid. Then in the next segment, we have Kassem and Jenny doing some type of YouTube promo while Norm just stares down the barrel of the camera intensely. It gets to a part where Norm gets a free tablet and Kassem tries to poke fun at him.
Bah.
Norm, do you know that you can watch live stream stuff on your phone
I
or
don't
tablet?
believe that's true. I know I can watch it on my computer, but I don't believe I can watch it on anything other than my computer.
Today is a day for you then. Guess what?
What?
Google, our
Yeah.
friends at Google here,
Sure.
sent us a free Nexus 7 tablet.
Don't
Goodness.
say us.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't say us.
It was just you.
Just
yeah.
Norm.
Let's not get all fucking plural.
Thanks, Google. What I wanted to show you is how easy it is to watch yourself and other live streams on your tablet device.
On the computer.
On the computer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit play there.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
right
I
there
see.
in my-
It's so simple.
Do you see your face?
Oh yeah, it's me with a huge fat fucking face.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble. My doctor, he said, he's not a very nice guy. He said, open your mouth and say oink.
Yeah, you need to get better insurance, Norm.
Insurance. He was calling me a fat pig.
Well, I mean, nobody's going to disagree with him.
Oh, Kassem.
I'm sorry, Norm. I've got an acid tongue.
You do. You're an acid-tongued Arab.
Acid-tongued Arab. God damn it, dude. My favorite part about this is when Norm tells the doctor joke and looks right down the barrel of the camera. Then when Kassem responds, Norm is dumbfounded by it and makes the goofiest face before shitting on Kassem again. Then there's a comedian/magician who comes on and does a little party trick, and throughout the whole thing, Norm is just being a goofball, calling him a sorcerer. All these one-liners Norm drops are excellent, man. Just can't get enough of it. Then my favorite part is when Sarah Silverman comes on, who is one of the organizers for YouTube Comedy Week, and she gets into it a little bit with Norm.
It'll be fun.
Hey,
Norm, thanks for dressing up.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sarah, listen, man. Congratulations. That's the 100th time that joke's been done tonight. But I also want to tell you, I have a bet with Daniel Kellison, a rather large figure.
Daniel Kelson, who put this whole thing together,
Yeah.
way
Wait, you
over
bet?
his head.
He says you
he
can.
did it.
He says you can explain what the fuck Jash is.
Josh is.
Pay up, fucker.
Josh is a comedy collective, a United Artists, if you will. Uniting myself, Reggie Watts, Michael Cera, and Tim and Eric. And what do? We do whatever we dream up. We shoot it, and it goes on there. We can fail, we can do well. It's total freedom.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
You got me, Norm.
I mean, I've never heard the word collective.
I know, but
Leon
Daniel
Trotsky.
puts buzzwords in my head, and then I just blindly say them.
Commie gobbledygook. Good God, man. Norm is a national treasure. Then later on, we have Hannibal Buress on the couch for an interview. Norm gives Hannibal some praise for his suit and says how he looks like a young Eddie Murphy with that type of fashion. I'm sure Hannibal loved hearing that. Then we get to see Norm try to lie down on top of two ladies. Real pretty ladies, might I add. These two ladies are then asked about getting hate online, and Norm sets up a joke that derails the entire interview with them.
Wait, I have a question. So you guys are two very funny females, but when you post videos on the internet, sometimes being a female is a little bit different than if I was to post a video on the internet. What's that like for you two?
Sometimes we've been called certain things
many times.
How do you deal with that stuff?
I think I'm numb to it now. We've been called everything so many times. I can't even
in the beginning
take
it was
in
like,
anymore.
oh my God, I can't believe this. We should just stop doing this. And then now we just don't read the comments and keep doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to do it.
I think the last comment I read
Are
was
you
the
guys
guy-
talking about Barfy Man 362?
Exactly.
Is that you?
No, that's that motherfucker. I don't even want to give him attention, but listen, saying those kind of things about me.
Talk to him right now. Talk to Barf.
Listen, Barfy Man 362.
right.
No, you cannot rape my mother with a knife.
Now it's official.
Yeah, that's the kind of comment we didn't want to read anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of sandwich makers. Bitches, go make me a sandwich.
Those ones bother me less than the knife.
Oh yeah, the raping
mother
ones
stuff.
are worse.
Yeah, you don't want to be raped with a knife.
I'll gladly make
I
a
would
sandwich.
much rather be raped with something else.
Yeah.
God, there's just something so magical about seeing Jenny Slate get uncomfortable here. What a treat. Norm knows exactly what he's doing. Thankfully, these girls were pretty good sports about the whole thing. That's pretty much how this whole thing with Norm on the YouTube Awards happened, and god damn, it was funny. I actually heard an interview clip of Kassem G talking about this in retrospect, and it actually inspired me to make this video. It's nice to know that Kassem was appreciative of Norm and getting to be a part of this event, even if he was the butt of the joke quite a few times. All in all, that was the time Norm Macdonald crashed the YouTube Awards show. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be safe out there. Don't get cut by a fucking sorcerer.
She got cut by a fucking sorcerer.
But that's all I got for you guys today. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.